Here, these rubber pieces, earlier on I was talking about is they're going to be going in this section right here to create a watertight seal for the containers. It's going to go all the way around, and then I'm going to use some concrete to pour around it, around the containers. On the bottom section here, on these containers, as you can see, it has the output for the 2-inch pipes inside there. This section, I basically am going to use some rubber fittings, and then I'm going to tie it up, and then I'm going to create a box right here and fill it up with concrete so I can create a very solid piece there, because this tank is going to vibrate all the time. Every time water falls into it, it's going to shake and move and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, only on the bottom portion, I'm going to make a box and then pour concrete to stabilize the movement of the containers. Okay, and this section I'm basically cascading this container into this container, but they both are going to have separate lines where pipes are going to come out to pump out the liquid that's going to be falling into the containers and into the rest of the parts that go inside there. Alright, we're going to go down to the Cascade system. Okay, as you can see, I already put it in place, and then all I'm basically going to do is I'm going to take my little stringers right here, concrete molds, and I'm just going to basically start putting them along the side of the system, so it's going to look like so. Okay, that's the way it's going to look, like so. Alright, so that's going to go all the way down along there. This area, empty area, is going to be filled in with rocks and all kinds of materials that's going to go around the pond. Now basically what you're looking at underneath here is that you're looking at, I have a space inside there. I'm not going to fill all that up with concrete. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it up with a formulation of small rocks and dirt, because we don't want to use too many rocks, because if you use too many rocks and they start cracking, your form can basically fall into those cracks and crack the rest of the form. So what you want to do is that you want to create a solid ground. So you want to use dirt and small rocks. You just basically want to fill the area with dirt and small rocks. After you fill it in, you wet it so it can start just basically sinking in all on its own. And then after you wet it, you let it dry for a little bit, and then you start pouring your cement, your concrete, or whatever it is that you're going to do for the pond. On the side areas, I'm just going to fill it in with rocks. Now the concept behind this, or the idea behind this, is to create a base that is not going to leak. After you create your base that's not going to leak, using rocks, dirt, and everything else, and concrete and cement and sand and all the materials that you're going to use for your project, then you put the rocks over your base. And then by putting the rocks over your base, you always have to formulate it where the rocks are always dripping into the base, because rocks, especially like volcanic rocks, they suck up water. And then around the area, you know, you're going to have wood chips and dirt and stuff like that. All that stuff works like a sponge and sucks up your water, and then it drips it outside of your system. So you want to make sure that your drip is towards the base of your stream, and that's another way to prevent you from losing a lot of water. So basically this is the section on installation of the Cascade system. See you in the next one.